2025 was a year of incredible challenge and opportunity for WisDOT as we implemented a new state budget and continued our work to address safety on our roads and build a 21st century infrastructure.
In 2025, WisDOT worked on 456 improvement projects across Wisconsin, valued at more than $1.8 billion. Since 2019, we've improved more than 9,600 miles of road and 2,400 bridges in all corners of our state. Governor Evers signed the 2025-27 biennial budget, increasing transportation revenues, funding safety programs, and increasing state support for local road improvements.
People are safer, our economy is strong, and it is due greatly to what happens at DOT.
Crews rebuilt interchanges and overpasses for the I-41 expansion from the Fox Cities to Green Bay. In south central Wisconsin, the Wisconsin River Bridge is being replaced on the heavily traveled I-39-90-94. In northern Wisconsin, we rebuilt U.S. Highway 8 to support the Forest County Potawatomi community. WisDOT is working with Minnesota DOT to select contractors to continue advancing the Blotnick Bridge project between Minnesota and Wisconsin. And I-43 in Milwaukee County opened this year with a modernized route.
We celebrate a commitment to building infrastructure that serves people and the willingness of leaders at every level to make that happen.
The Transportation Projects Commission voted to begin studies on a critical stretch of I-94 in Waukesha County and US 53 near Eau Claire. We delivered another round of funding through the Agricultural Roads Improvement Program to upgrade rural routes that support our farmers and producers. WisDOT remains committed to build a 21st century multimodal transportation system with funding for 53 airport safety improvement projects, transportation economic assistance grants supporting the creation of more than 400 jobs, and $50 million in the next 2 years to support waterborne commerce. We continue to study opportunities for passenger rail growth, and the Borealis marked 1 year of service, transporting more than 250,000 riders since its launch in 2024. A stretch of I-90 is now dedicated to the Ho-Chunk Code Talkers, recognizing their role in World War II. And 3 more communities have dual language signs identifying tribal lands for travelers.
It's going to put a marker on the map for us, as to who we are, what we are, where we are.
When the NFL draft came to Green Bay, WisDOT's traffic management and state patrol teams helped safely move 600,000 people through the region. 2025 marked 50 years since Wisconsin's first rustic road was dedicated, and we celebrated the history of this unique program.
I think it's lasted this long because there's always an infinite sense of adventure.
WisDOT expanded the use of wrong-way driving alert systems and added oversized signs and reflective strips at freeway entrance ramps, proven measures to prevent wrong-way driving. We continued our work to incorporate innovative engineering designs to reduce crashes at intersections. WisDOT honored half a century of safety partnerships at the 50th Annual Governor's Conference on Highway Safety.
We want 0 deaths on Wisconsin roads. And the only way we get that is each one of us have to continue to do our part.
More than 16,000 teens have received driver training grants to ensure more young drivers are prepared for the road since the program launched in 2024.
You ever see the sign above the highway? The number of people that have been killed on the road?
WisDOT released new public service announcements and partnered with high schools to extend the reach of the Buckle Up Phone Down campaign. We held work zone safety awareness events to encourage safe driving in construction zones and upgraded our safety equipment and training to keep highway workers safe on the job. And we hosted the 2nd annual Safer Together open house to show off WisDOT's work to prioritize safety in transportation.
What that really demonstrates is how interconnected we all are to make us all safer together here in Wisconsin.
We added image verification to DMV application security to better protect customers against fraud. And it was all hands on deck at the DMV to prepare Wisconsinites for federal Real ID requirements.
I just want to say, Wisconsin, we're ready for Real ID.
We cut the ribbon on a state-of-the-art new rest area on I-90 in Sparta with expanded truck parking and improved safety and accessibility.
I want people to look at Wisconsin as really the example to how we take care of our drivers.
And we continued work to build a network of electric vehicle charging stations in Wisconsin, with about a dozen sites up and running so far.
That's just a sampling of what WisDOT accomplished in 2025. But we know we couldn't have done it without our awesome staff and our many partners. We look forward to continuing to share these successes and show you what we have in store for 2026.